And just like that, we're back. The Pew Podcast. Starring C. Ashley Brown Lawrence, Javis Mays, Ron Todd, Sam Jackson, and the legendary Monique Walker. Hold on to your seats. We talk about everything on the Pew.
What's going on?
Hey, what's happening?
What's up with
Welcome
you,
to
bro?
the Pew, everybody. What's up, Sam?
What's going on, bro? How you doing tonight?
Man, I'm feeling good. How about you?
I'm well. I'm actually, man. I'm outside with my with Cash, man. He was in his
Oh, that's what's
home.
up.
Yeah, he was in his home and he woke up and right before the show, I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna have to take him out. So we outside right now, um,
Okay.
getting him together.
Oh yeah, man. I know.
Yeah, for sure.
I know all about it. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. How
I
your
see
week
y'all
been
come
so
in.
far?
Man, everything's been great. How's everything been going for you?
It's going well, man. Bless.
That's what's up. I see everybody coming on in the room. I see y'all. Come on, come on. You already know as you come in, make sure you hit that share button. Let somebody know that we are on tonight and it's about to be bananas. We got a great show for you guys.
Let's
So
go, y'all. Let's go. Tap in. Tap in.
we need y'all to share. Let somebody know that we own this thing tonight and it's about to get real. I see Cambria. There you go. She owned it. She says, "Good evening, Pew Crew. What's up, Cambria? So good to see you
What up,
tonight."
though? Come on.
Let's see. Keisha's here. She says, "Hey, Pew Crew, happy Pews Day." You already
Hey,
know it's Pews Day. Yes.
hey.
Here comes Kobe. She says, "Hey, Pew Crew. What's up,
What's up?
Kobe?"
What's up?
So good to see you, Kobe. Glad you're here. Y'all hit that share button. We got to get these numbers up. Let's let everybody know that the Pew's on. We got a real good one for y'all today. I know I say that every week, but for real. We got a real good one for y'all today. You're not gonna want to miss it. Oh, there's my brother Sean Allen said, "What's up? What?" He says, "What's the what, good folks? What's up?"
What's going
Sean, good
on?
to see you, man. Thank you so much for being here. Hang in here, Sean. Hit that share button. Let somebody know about the show. We got a good one tonight, brother. I'm telling you. This is not the show. If you ever missed the show, this ain't the one to miss.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we getting all up in that thing today. Telling you, we getting down up in there today, boy. You don't want to miss this one. Come on in, y'all. As you come in, don't forget to shout at us. We'll make sure to say something back to y'all. We love to show y'all love because without y'all, there's no us. You feel me? So come on in the room. Come on in. Can you put the camera on Cash? Let's see what Cash doing. I know he getting big. Y'all, let's check out Cash real quick. Will it let you turn the camera on?
No, I don't
Okay.
think it will, bro.
Okay.
Camera. Nope, it didn't
Come
let me.
on in. Come on in, y'all. We see you coming in. Make sure you holler at us as you come in. They're, oh, man, he getting big.
Yeah, he is, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
There is my New York brother, Kevin Moore says, "Hey, Pew Crew. What's up, Kevin? Come on in the room." Kevin, I'm telling you, tonight, it's not the night to miss. We got a good one for y'all tonight. Oh, we got a good one. Yes, we do. Y'all make sure y'all hit that share button. Let somebody know we own. Kobe, have you shared yet? Hit that share button, Cambria. Keisha, Sean, Kevin, y'all make sure I hit that share button. We gotta get these numbers up. Let folks know we own. And we got a dope show for y'all tonight. It's gonna be really nice. It's gonna be really nice. Let's see. Oh, there's Jan. She says, hello, Pew Crew. Hello, Miss Jan. So glad to see you tonight. Make sure you share the broadcast. We got a good show for y'all tonight. I'm telling you, hang in there. Ashley and Javis are on their way, guys. Hang in there. We got a great show for y'all. I promise. I promise. It's going to be good. Somebody just gave us a heart. Can y'all like the broadcast for me? Can y'all like it? Make sure y'all like and share. Like and share. Well, I am excited about today. We like I said, we got some great topics, guys. We gonna touch on some stuff, and yeah, it's gonna be good. So I want you guys to make sure you let somebody know before we jump into it. Kobe, I'm trying to play keys in rehearsal and watch. Ah! I know that's right. Thanks, Kobe. We appreciate the love. We really do. It's gonna be worth the multitasking. Once we get up in that thing, I'm telling you, it's gonna be absolutely worth it. Yes, it is. So, I see Sam I am is back. So Sam, what's been going on with you this week?
Oh man, just learning.
Uh-oh, we lost him for a minute. Oh shoot, we lost Sam. He froze.
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, there we go.
Finalizing some things on little projects I got going on, man, and I'll be able to reveal it in due time when the Lord says so. But everything's good with me, man. The business is still going well. Tap in if you haven't. Breath of Fresh Air LLC. Our hands to your home. Also www.ourhandstoyourhome.com. Check us out. Black owned business. We love to support black owned businesses.
Yes,
Um,
and we love to support our own, like the lovely C. Ashley Brown Lawrence. Hey,
What's up, y'all?
hey,
not too
hey.
much. Hold on,
Morning.
Ashley. I'm so sorry, Ashley. I'm sorry. Let me give you some love. Ashley, let me tell you, you want been on somebody's boat, a
I
big
have.
old ship,
I have, honey.
and you've been singing the devil's music. No play.
Ah!
You know how the saints do. She was on there singing the devil's music.
Listen.
Well, I tell you, you was wearing them folks on that boat out. I know they
Oh
like.
my
I wonder
God.
they gotta sing for real because the way they up here singing.
That is what they asked us. As soon as we got done, they were like, "So y'all are clearly professionals, right? Y'all sing for
Right.
real, right?" I was like,
And
"I
it's
mean,
so funny because and then you and Reggie was just like both killing it. I'm like, really?
thank you."
Oh my
We were just
god.
having fun. It was strictly fun. It was such a fun experience because he and I do not get to sing together. Um, I wouldn't say often, but we don't get to sing together at all. That's literally one of the first times we've sang together in a very long time.
Nice.
So it was really, really cool. It was a lot of fun to see everybody doing the Ruben stuttered on him everywhere we went. After he
Yes.
sang the first night, people were hollering, Reggie, Reggie. We were getting off the boat and going through the line to disembark. And everywhere we went through the ship,
Showing
everybody
out,
was
Miss
going,
Jan.
Reggie, Reggie, Reggie. So it was so funny. And one of the guys that worked there saw us when we were trying to get off the boat. And he was like, Reggie, oh my God, Reggie, I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss
Ah!
you. And so one of the people in the back didn't know that he was right there. It was like, Reggie, where Reggie at? And Reggie started doing like this. So of course I'm loud in country. I say, he right here. He's
Oh,
right here.
right. That is hilarious. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Don't forget. Breath of Fresh Air LLC. If you guys need needs, if you're in the Battle Creek area or surrounding areas, Kalamazoo, make sure you hit up the website ourhandstoyourhome.com. But yes, actually, I was so geeked. Such a long overdue vacation. But isn't it something how you need a vacation from the vacation?
Yes. Yes, it is. Because I sure need
Because you don't sleep on vacation.
You
Like,
really don't. I don't think people understand that. Like when people come back from vacation, they're like, okay, I just need a few days to recuperate from my vacation. Like you have not rested on a vacation for real, for real. Like you've
No.
actually gotten a chance to separate from reality a little bit for a while and celebrate the hard work that you're coming out of. But you don't really get no sleep. Like I sleep
Mm-mm.
at home. Even when I'm on the road, I don't sleep for real. Like I sleep at home.
Right.
So and people don't understand that. So I am dumb sleepy because I was like staying out when everybody else was asleep. I was still out uh walking around the boat and meeting people and having a good time. Hey everybody, I see y'all speaking to me. Hi, Pew crew, what's up? Um so I was going to sleep at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and still getting up kind of early ish for the most part. Me and Reggie got kind of sick the first 2 days for some reason. I don't know where it came
Oh
from.
no.
Yeah, but we pushed past it, trust me. And
Ah.
we ate good. We had a lot of
Yeah.
fun. We stopped in
Now was
Cozumel
y'all
and
romancing? Ain't nothing like going with the motion and the ocean. Come on now. Woo! Cause see, married folk, the bedroom on the ship is undefiled.
every
Ah,
bedroom we hit is undefiled. You hear me?
that's right.
Praise God.
Hallelujah.
We had a
Whew.
good time. We had a very good time.
I'm
We
so glad.
um we stopped in Cozumel, Mexico, and my husband is such a sweetheart. He knows I'm a foodie. I'm a huge foodie, and I love cooking. And so he booked an excursion for us to go to a resort that allowed you to do a cooking class with a chef in Mexico.
Oh
And
wow.
That's
so we got to
dope.
cook a 3 course meal, and it was overlooking this beautiful resort with dolphins jumping out of this pool and stuff. And we got to eat our creations, and it was just really really cool. It was a really really fun trip. It was my parents' first cruise, and they actually
Wow.
did very very good. They did very very
Awesome.
good. My daddy was not all over the place being scared the whole time he was on there, which was exactly what all of us were expecting. But he he did very very good. He did really good.
I love that it was a family thing, but then you guys also had
Yeah,
time to do your couple things, and
yeah,
that's just so
yeah.
awesome.
And then one of my aunts and uncles, it was their anniversary, the
Oh
third day that we
wow.
were there. So that was actually the first night that I sang karaoke. I did it for them, and the next night we just we're having fun. We got to celebrate their anniversary, and kicked up for my birthday and stuff, and we all just had a great time. So it was a lot of fun.
Awesome. Well, you guys,
Yeah.
speaking of, it's so funny because I left my office today and one of the owners that I work for, he said, well, I hope you come back refreshed and ready to go on Monday. I'm thinking to myself, you just have no idea. I'm on my way to Holy Convocation. Different type of work, sir.
Yes,
But
indeed.
I'm super, super excited. I'm kind of like exhausted. I was up all night packing because I wait to the last minute every time.
Me
And
too, brother.
then I'm so horrible with it.
Me
And then I
too.
still didn't really finish because, when you're at convocation, there's stuff you have to do like all during the day and just,
Right.
it's just stuff. So
Yeah.
I have to pack like different outfits for different situations. And so, but I'm excited. Tomorrow night, I'll be opening up. I'll be preaching the first night of convocation, and I'm super, super, super excited, super nervous, but super excited to deliver this word. God has given me a really, really powerful word that I believe is going to be a blessing. And so, you guys will be able to watch Facebook Live if you want at Full Gospel Kingdom on Facebook. I'll make sure to share it on my page as well. And just be praying for me, okay? Be praying
Yes,
for me.
sir.
And
Absolutely.
the Lord has his way. My brother, Pastor Venture Carter, is going to be ministering on July 29th. Another powerful man of God from Orlando, Florida. And then, of course, Bishop is going to be closing out the matter on Friday. I'm so excited. You guys see my assistant Keisha all the time, but her husband, his name is Brennis, and he's actually going to be being ordained as a deacon. And I'm so proud of him. That's going to be
My
happening
boy.
on official night. Yes, sir. And so, yeah, we're really, really excited. So, y'all pray my strength. I'm taking that early, early flight. I'll be at the airport at 3:30 in the morning.
Woo.
And yeah, yeah, I actually know all about them early flights and things, and we just do
Yes,
what we do.
Lord Jesus. I'm praying for you, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's an exciting time for sure. Let's see. Alan Taylor says, "Good evening, blessed people. Good evening to you." Keisha said, "I packed late also today, minutes before we left." Wendell May says, "You'll do well, Pastor Ryan." I appreciate that. Pray for me, please. Jan says, "Amen." Pastor Darlene said, "God is going to show up and show out through you in Jesus' name." Oh my gosh. Thank y'all so much. Please, please, ma'am, please, sir. Pray here. I need y'all prayers. All right. So, guys, I want us to jump right into hot topics because we got so much to get into today. So, we can't belabor the time. Javis is trying his best to get here. Here we go. Okay, folks. So why don't we just tackle this first? So now we know last week we talked about the whole Kim Burrell thing, and just her outbursts and things like that. I have seen the funniest, some not so funny, but clips that people have put together all week. But one thing I wanted to do, and I didn't even cut this video, you'll be able to see that I got it right offline. But I did want to show that she did offer an apology. Take a look.
This is Kim Burrell. I'm sorry. I mean it. I mean that. Not from the letter, from my heart. I released a letter 2 days ago. It did not convey right at all. And I must tell you this. It was from an attorney that asked me to do it because the latter part, y'all know I know, it was offensive. It should have been. It was not my intent for it to be, but it was her wording to say they need to be aware because of the person you are and that. I said, nah. My friends called me and said, no, there are still people who are hurt from the part of them that they love about you. Come back. That's not the only reason I came back, because I still said, come on, but they didn't feel my heart. I came back because I do love you. This ain't about dates. This ain't about keeping my career. This is about keeping the love real. I love you guys so much. And I'm really, truly sorry. I did not want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. I don't plan on hurting you. And I pray that you will heal from this. I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. I love you. Wait and see. I do.
No, I pray you heal from this. Okay. So, I mean, I think the thing that's kind of the thing that it's the eye roll for me, Savannah. Oh my god!
But is there eye rolls or is she throwing tomatoes?
That is tomatoes.
I couldn't tell. It looked like an eye rolling in the eye. I couldn't tell what it was, but I knew it wasn't.
Savannah, are you throwing tomatoes at this woman?
Yes,
the thing is, you know, we're apologizing for the apology because it's like even the apology wasn't good.
That was fake.
I don't want to say that it was fake. I can't say that it was fake because she did offer an explanation as to why the apology was so cut and dry. Because I saw some people say that the apology was terrible, and below the, you know, when she was sincerely apologetic at the top, and then throughout the rest of it, it was like digs, not really digs, but like threats to sue people for defamation of character or libel or whatever it was. And so it just kind of canceled out the top, like the bottom canceled out the top. Right. And so that was where the uproar was. So I'm glad that she did come out and actually say, you know, that wasn't me. It was never my intention to put all that stuff at the bottom and, you know, make it seem like, you know, because we've all done stuff and in the moment we think that it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
We've all been coerced to do and say things before because we're all professionals in our field. So we've all been coerced to do things that we didn't necessarily think was a good idea at the time. But we just kind of went along with it and hoped for the best. And then it didn't turn out to be the best thing. So we had to backtrack and try to fix things because at the end of the day, we always want to make sure that our hands are clean and that our motives are pure. I,
Yeah.
I definitely feel this, and I'm not just saying this because I know Kim, and I love Kim. Kim has, we're not click tight, but we are cool, and she is my girl. She calls me her girl, and when we see each other, we're loved up. Um, but I don't think that this was a put on, for anything, because let's face it, the woman is one of the best singers in the world. She has no reason to go and do something like this for dates and stuff, because we have to understand that this woman is not just gospel renowned, but this is who the R&B singers listen to. This is who country singers listen to. There are probably Tejano singers that listen to Kim. So even if the church stops booking her, Kim's gonna always have a job, like regardless. So she really doesn't have to come out and do these types of things. But because of the type of person that she is and because of the heart that she has, I think this was an actual pure, situation. If it wasn't, we've seen the way she is when she's doing things that we deem controversial. If it wasn't, she could have just blown the whole thing off and been like, well, listen, I said what I said. I tried to apologize to y'all. If you don't want to take it, God bless y'all. But I think she really, really meant it, this time. So I can't necessarily say that that it was a fake apology. Um, I just think that it's unfortunate that this has been drug out so long. Yes, what she did was unfortunate. What she did um, was deemed inappropriate to a certain degree. Um, but I mean, come on, it shouldn't be drug out this long. And I've come to realize that most of the time when people drag out something on somebody uh, of such a great caliber of singer as she is, anybody with some great status, when they do the least of wrong in comparison to the greatness of wrong that somebody else has done,
Yeah.
it'll be stretched out just because of the insecurities of the people that actually know who they are. And people will take stuff and run with it just to make sure that everybody knows that their perfection is flawed to a certain degree because it makes them feel better.
Right. Let's go to the comments real quick. Savannah says, I can't feel the sincerity in it because I think her spirit is nasty. She's consistently in the media for saying something that's offensive, and you know what's appropriate to say and what's not in public settings. I gotta agree with you, Savannah. I gotta agree. Kevin
I agree
says,
to a certain degree.
Kevin Moore says, but if she keeps doing things, she won't have the engagements. People are not having it. I think it may affect her, but I see what Ashley's saying. There's so many avenues in music other than what we see. There's
Absolutely.
writing, there's producing, there's doing commercials, there's
Somebody will
jingles,
stick that
there's,
woman on Broadway if they wanted to, and she'll
yeah.
she'll still be all right.
So
So
she
that's
might
what I'm
not be
saying.
on the
Like,
church circuit, but she'll be doing something. But that's besides the point.
y'all,
Yeah.
Wendell
Um,
says true.
like I don't really know her, you know what I'm saying, at all. I don't know a whole lot of her music. I know she's big in gospel. Um, but it's like you said, sis, it seemed a little dry to me, and I think that's where that it didn't seem authentic. It didn't seem real. It
I
didn't
agree with
seem
that.
like it was heartfelt.
Hmm.
But like I said, once again, I don't know her, so I don't know her character like that. I don't know her heart like that. But I will say, allow the grace of God to be upon her as she's doing what she's doing. And I'm not one to judge and be like, well, she didn't mean it sincerely because I'm not her God. I'm just a man, just like everybody else.
right?
So
I agree with you, Kevin. She's narrowing her options, but not only that. I think the part that makes it difficult for some people, to what you were saying, Ashley, because don't get me wrong, I think that we've all said some things. Those of us who have had the privilege of holding a microphone somewhere at some point, we've said something that was very inappropriate, very stupid,
Absolutely.
very whatever. And if somebody would have captured that moment, or if our name may have been as big as Kim's and it got out, we could be just as embarrassed. However,
Exactly.
I will say there has been repeated moments where it was just like, Kim, just sing, just
Yeah.
sing. So I'm just praying that something happens for her where she will really learn that things that you say to your friends behind the scenes, not that it's fake, it's just mature. Some things you just can't say over the pulpit. Kevin says she messed up opportunities in 2016 when she attacked the LGBT community. Absolutely, absolutely, and I do remember that. So,
I
and I,
I just I said now let me backtrack because and I'm not taking anything back that I said. I'm just giving clarity to why I even brought up her never lacking an engagement. I'm saying that because there's no reason for her to give this apology to try to save dates.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Because she's always going to be covered. I think that it came from a pure place. I really think that it came from a pure place. When it comes to her attacking the LGBT community, if we're going to be real about it, everybody that saw that video, Kim didn't say nothing different than what any other old school preacher would have said about homosexuality in the pulpit. And she said it in a way her delivery could have been better.
that's
But
usually the issue.
yeah, the issue is just the delivery. But I personally didn't see it as an attack. I saw it as her preaching, saying because she said verbatim, if you're doing this, you're wrong. If you're doing this, it's a sin. If you're doing this, you could go to hell if you don't stop. You know what I'm saying? That's the same as people say to us about any sins that we commit that aren't homosexuality. If we were
Right.
adulterers, if we were fornicators, if we were liars, if we were thieves, they would say it the exact same way. And it wouldn't be an attack on thieves. It would just be not what we wanted to hear in our flesh because we're comfortable with the sin that we're in.
Yeah.
So I personally didn't see it as an attack. I just saw it as her preaching the way any other man. Now, if it was a man that would have said it, that's another. But that's a whole different story. That's a whole different thing that nobody else looked at for real. For real, is that if it was a man that had said what she said, the way that she said it would have never made front page gospel news.
Kevin says, if you're doing this, you'll die from it. Question mark. I agree, Ashley. Reggie says, Saints praise him with his
He's
hands
literally
lifted
right there. He's right there.
Hey, that's my boy.
Well, so just so you guys know, Kim she even responded in song by covering Beyonce's latest song. Check it out. Woo! Kim said, you won't break her soul. Thank you, Beyonce. As always, Beyonce has everybody singing her song. We
Jesus.
just, we just can't help ourselves. We gonna sing that
You
Beyonce
can't.
now.
You can't. You can't.
What
And to
you not
answer,
gonna do is break the soul,
you're
huh?
not gonna break her soul, honey.
And I'm
You
gonna
can
tell
slander her all
everybody.
over Facebook. You
Listen,
cannot break her soul. But I mean,
Kim,
doesn't that kind of say that your soul is broken? So if you have
if you
if you
gotta
have to,
say it,
yeah. I mean,
either that it's
just let it
broken
go.
or it's been broken. So you're using, to me, that type of song is an affirmation for someone whose soul has been broken. It's like you're speaking those
Yeah.
things that are not as though they were. It's
Yeah.
empowering, but for you to have to say it, it's like you're speaking it into existence
Yeah.
because it really is broken. Your soul broke.
Because that's like telling people, I'm not gonna get on Facebook and talk about you and talk about what you did and talk about this that you did and talk about that you did and list and stuff. When in actuality, you're doing what you said that you didn't come on here to do.
Hmm.
It's like an oxymoron. Just
It is.
let. I want everybody to just let it go because they don't drag people that get caught in adultery in the pulpit this long.
Folks is tired of Kim. Cambria says she believes her apology, though.
I do. I really
Kobe
do.
Kobe says most times it's the way she says things, not what she says. Right, we said that. Now
Right.
she does
Right.
have moments where it's like Kim. Now don't say that, but most times it's in her delivery. Yes. Savannah says, "Okay, sis."
Like
Kevin says,
it's the way that she says stuff. Because you saw me when you played the video last week, I was like, oh no, Kim, God, don't
I
say that,
know.
please. Don't do that,
I think
please.
all of us who love her and respect her on any level was really like, Kim, please.
Yeah, like it's some stuff you just because I've been behind the mic and said something,
Hmm.
and it was just off the top of my head while I was exhorting or something like that, and it was the wrong thing to say. You could see people's faces in the audience like, oh no, no, wrong
Yeah.
house for this, wrong house. You know, you have to learn from that type
But
of situation. I had to
we
learn from
live and
that.
we learn. Experience. But
Yeah,
Kim should know better. She should. Kevin says, I'm
but I
going to leave
think
Kim alone, but after the incident with the LBGT community, I don't really feel her anymore.
that's
Alan
understandable.
Taylor, no one knows the heart but God. However, words are like bullets. Once they are fired off, they can't be retrieved. Spiritual wisdom tells us how to say and do what is needed for the glory of God. Oh,
That
Alan.
is absolutely true because it's certain stuff. If you're in tune with the spirit, if you're in tune with, the house, the spirit of the house, and the spirit of the
Hmm.
service, the flow of the service, and what's
Yeah.
going on in here, you know that what's appropriate and what's not appropriate to say.
That's
So
right.
it's pretty safe to say, maybe she just wasn't in the spirit at that moment,
Hmm.
or she just had bad judgment, which we've all done you know. But
Absolutely.
and let me say this because I saw that Kevin said, if you do this, you'll die from it. I didn't say that you'll die from it. I said that what people say when they're talking about coming out of sin and coming out of
Hmm.
situations that are sinful. If you don't stop doing this, you'll go to hell. That's basically what
But the
what
wages
all
of
preachers
sin
say. The
is the
wages of
wages of
sin is
sin.
death. But I didn't say that she said that you'll die from it. She just said that, doing this uh for a period of time, if you don't come out of your sin, the wage of sin is death. And you'll that's what we've been taught for years. We all came up with with that type of preaching and situations going on. But when it came to this particular situation, it was just in poor taste. I hope that
Yeah.
she's learned from it because I think that's why it's been going on that it's happened so many times because it's never gotten to this point.
Sorry, yeah.
Um, and people have never really like checked her on every end
No.
of the spectrum, like all over the place. Like she was on Fox Soul with with Funky Dineva and I forgot what his name,
Claudia
Al
Jordan.
somebody, Claudia
Oh,
Jordan. Yeah, they were talking about it the other day. I was like, Jesus, really? And that's
wait.
the last thing that we want is for the world to be able to say that they are in attack of something that the church is saying.
Woo! Wait a minute, Reggie. He said she was in the spirit of the house. She was celebrating someone who has the same nicety ministry.
I can't reach you to
Oh.
high five you, babe.
Kevin said, but she doesn't learn and she keeps repeating the same mistake over and over again. That's
Yeah,
the definition of insanity. Oh my, y'all, oh, these folks is,
it's the pew crew preaching tonight for me.
they
Yeah.
preaching. Alan Taylor said, and good evening, my niece. Tell Pop hello.
I am crying.
Reggie says, Brian Carn says whatever comes to his mind. Oh my. Yeah. All right. Keisha says,
Oh
Reggie
God,
Lawrence, he does.
he
And
does.
Kevin says,
Why do you
Alan
want me to
says,
say?
oh.
Listen, and ain't
Mm.
nobody gonna check my husband, so don't try it.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's definitely the truth
Oh,
because
yeah.
Brian does say anything that comes to the top of his head.
Oh, Kobe. We're about to go to the next story. Y'all getting a
I
little
can't with
loose.
Kobe. She is
Y'all getting
amazing.
loose.
Yeah.
Y'all,
I
okay, check
can't.
this out, y'all.
How many of you have lost your faith because you saw somebody else die what you about to go through? Yo. All right. All right. Yo, all right.
Stay. Stay. Don't move. Come here. Come here. Come. 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 Go to your mom. Go to your mom. Go to your mom. Go. Go. Oh, Jesus. Just stay there, okay? Come. 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 Come on. Come on, Jalen. Just don't worry about no fucking iPad. Come on. It's an exit this way. It's an exit. We gotta exit. Stay right here. Sit. Sit. Sit.
Okay. So, um, for those of you who may not be familiar with that story, that was Pastor Bishop Lamar M. White, who is a pastor in New York City. He was up preaching when he was robbed at gunpoint. He said him and his wife were robbed. They stole over $1 million worth of jewelry off of them. So I guess my first question to the panel and the audience: who wears $1 million worth of jewelry?
Oh, pick me. Pick me.
Ashley.
No one in that church.
The church ain't worth $1 million, so I guess I'm confused.
I'm terribly confused.
And okay. So Kobe, I don't want to go as far as to agreeing with you. However, I'm just going to state some things that I noticed, and then you guys can say what you want to say. The ballers and shot callers, they don't even wear $1 million.
Rappers don't even wear $1 million.
Because guess what? Beyonce may wear $1 million worth of jewels, but when you got security around your whole circumference, that's a totally different ball game. Well, you're not even going to get up near her. But when you in your church in the backwood hood, some little, this wasn't a mega church, so your church is not even $1 million. So why
that's the only reason why I said that.
I don't understand. Why would you have $1 million in jewelry alone, and you don't even have $1 million church? So then his armor bearer was sitting there just so poised and so calm and collected, didn't move a muscle. So that was strange. And then him getting down, yo, hey, okay. Everything was just so, it was so perfectly done. Nobody was hurt. God, thank God, but.
Thank God.
Kevin says, I don't think the congregation was in on it, and Whitehead should have taken them through that. Shouldn't have taken them through that. Absolutely. I agree. I don't think the congregation was in on it, but it doesn't look like many people were there. But $1 million worth of jewelry. That's what I'm saying, Kobe. Dude in the corner.
So his reaction to them coming in seemed staged. Mm-hmm. I will say that. Just the way he got down. Secondly, the two dudes, the one that sat there the whole time while he was getting robbed. I know they said don't nobody move. Understandable. And then the guy, after the one guy moved from the seat, the other guy came and stood up. I was watching his body language. He didn't seem to be in any type of frantic state. It was more of a, yeah, I'm in on it too.
Yeah.
Now, also another thing that I want to point out. I want to know why there were more women moving and directing than there were men.
Wasn't it?
Come on, point that nobody else has really looked at.
And then he got up with his collar hanging, and he running out the church. Well, what about the women and children?
I'm trying to figure out why, and I don't know if this is you can't. I don't think you can have guns in churches.
Yes, you
can. So why was there nobody in that church with any type of armor? And I know an armor
Besides the
bearer is a
armor of
different.
God.
Yeah, I know the armor bearer is a different term used, but why wasn't nobody strapped?
And you got $1 million of jewelry, nobody strapped, you have no security, $1 million of jewelry. I
You
mean,
can't come off that. You
my
can't say
state of
that.
confusion is just like,
Oh, I can't say that. My bad.
wait, and out of all the people in there, he the only one who got hit up.
My
Correct.
That's what
bad.
my point was about to be.
My bad, sis.
I
Nobody
don't
else had on
understand.
jewelry.
Right. And there's no way that he could have known how much that man's jewelry costed unless he's been flossing on the gram. Unless
Well,
he's
they
been
say
all
he
over
has a
Facebook
Rolls
saying,
Royce, but why would you be driving a Rolls Royce up to your storefront?
if you got a storefront and a Rolls Royce, yo, that just speaks of your character and your priorities. Like,
Well,
I need you to get it together.
for the
real.
sake of time, because we got to end on time today, because I will not wear Ashley out. For the sake of time.
Oh no, you good. I'm in it now. I'm here because I got questions about this because that is a point for me. But also, I can see this had to be, and this is no offense to anybody, but this couldn't have been a fire baptized church because as soon as trouble rises, what do apostolics and
Start
and
praying.
Pentecostals, period. Church
Be in
folks
that.
would have been up there. We couldn't have heard nothing going on because all we would have heard was the name of Jesus.
That's
You would
right.
have heard everybody in there up in tongues, and it would have shocked the people and the devil up out of them folks, and they would have ran out of there just out of fear of what the spirit was doing up in there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Them the kind of we don't wrestle against flesh and blood.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So church people know how to fight, and didn't nobody call on Jesus in there?
Not
Wasn't no
one
weeping
person.
and wailing and gnashing of teeth in there. What is y'all doing?
Not one
My
person.
second problem is that armor bearer was entirely too poised. You ain't trying to reach for nothing. You ain't trying to throw an iPad and stick the nigga in the neck or something. Like,
No.
ain't nobody trying to do nothing. There was no attempt
Yes, sis.
at anything in there. If you're gonna be an armor bearer, like I need you to be carrying more than the armor of God. I
Yeah.
need you to have something strapped to your waist, bro. If y'all know y'all at a storefront or you in the hood or something, or period, just with the way that the world is going, period, right
Got
now.
to.
Everybody that's supposed to be armor bearing somebody, there's a dude that comes to us every year for our convocation. He does not come unless he's strapped. And he is a
That's
law
right.
enforcement officer and he's a law enforcement officer and makes sure that he comes. And when the offering is going around, when he knows that people have to be walking through the aisles, he is posted up right next to my daddy. He don't care how I look. He don't care what nobody think about it. At the end of the day, you won't get this one.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And that is the way you're supposed to be when you're guarding the man of God and the people of God.
You gotta have
Now-
66 books.
That's
You
right.
gotta have something on you. What are you doing? You
in
sit up
the
there with
chamber. Quit playing.
They would
And
not
you-
have got to the front.
There's no way possible because what I want to know is who was sitting in the back that couldn't have
Because
thrown the shoe to
you
the back
need
of
a
the
door
head.
watcher. You need somebody at the
Yeah.
front. You need somebody at the door.
What is happening? Like nobody wanted to do anything and I'm not even speaking of the women and children. It was dudes up in there.
Yes,
And
that's what I'm saying.
like, there was no facial expression. There was no movement or anything.
Reggie
Like,
said
it's-
armor bearers have been reduced to carrying iPads, towels,
Boy,
and
you
hot
preaching
tea.
in there tonight.
It becomes a status and not a service. Oh, my
Come on,
God.
Reg.
He feeling it in his shondo tonight. I don't know what's going on with him.
Kobe said that couldn't have happened at Lighthouse.
You better say it, Cole, because first of all,
He
it's
ain't
18 of the 50 to 150 people in there that's strapped. He
See?
wouldn't have made it to the first step without having a kneecap blown out. Let's just be real.
That's
here.
right. The ushers
My church
aren't like
play
the
that.
ones at Lighthouse in this shows. Wait a
Absolutely,
minute.
baby.
I want to get to this because, of course, Larry Reed is the one who covered it first. But then Bishop got on and they had a little dialogue. Larry Reed, Genesis Warren, and the Bishop.
About that I
Gotta hear
purchased
me.
my Cullinan when you bought yours. I never even knew you bought your Cullinan. I bought my Cullinan over a year ago. And when we both met, and let's keep it real, Larry, when we both met, when we was in Times Square, you said, oh, shoot, I got the same color Cullinan. I didn't even know you. I just met you. So why would I purchase a truck like you have? I don't understand. Like I don't understand. And then, young lady, I don't know you. But when you sitting here talking about have thumbtacks on the wall. No, those are backdrops. Those are step and repeats. Okay. And let me tell you, I purchased a church. I own a church. I own a whole block, and that's a temporary church right now. I own the whole block. Okay. So at the end of the day, you guys are coming at me and after what my church just went through, and y'all sitting here laughing and making a mockery of it. And you want to talk about, hold on. You want to sit here and talk about cloudy diamonds? Nobody talking about your diamonds, brother. If you feel that your diamonds is better than mine, so be it. So be it. Okay, no problem. Then you wanted to talk to me about our discussion about.
You don't have to be angry. I'm
not angry. I'm not angry at all. But at the end of the day, when I'm looking, my team sends me your live, Larry. I never disrespected you, brother. Okay. I treated you with nothing but respect and integrity. So from where this is coming from, I don't know. So please inform me. Please inform me.
Number one, it's opinion. You're viral. My job is to talk about what is viral. I did you a favor.
No, I don't need no favors from you, Larry. But my question to you is,
you do though.
Larry, excuse me, ma'am. I don't even know you, ma'am. All right, so you can just stay out of this one. I don't even know you. All right, I don't even know you. You're trying to include yourself into this. You need to go and get some weight loss if you want to get served. Yes, sir. If you want to sit and laugh about what happened in my church when we got armed robbed, you're fat. That's what you are. You're a fat slob. I don't know you. All right. We can really get like this, all right? You're not gonna laugh at the situation where a gun was pointed at my people. Where a gun was pointed at. I listened to it. I listened to it, all right? I listened to it. So I don't even know you. Number one, I don't know you. I don't know. Don't give me no props and laugh at me at the same time. Don't give me no props and laugh at me at the same time.
We want to go there.
Yeah, let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there, Biggie. Let's go there, Biggie.
You don't know me. You've never
Let's go there, Biggie.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
I'm a liar. Let's go. How am I lying, Biggie? Biggie Big, not Biggie Smalls, but you're Biggie Big.
You are quote unquote
all right.
a bishop in the Lord's church.
That's right.
You have seen my face on your timeline before, and if you say you haven't, you're a liar.
I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. I do not know you. I do not know you. But at the end of the day, when you come here and try to talk about me and I don't know you at all. And at the end of the day, when I come on and I'm listening and I'm seeing you laughing at me, I'm sitting here, you laughing at me. I don't even know you. And then Larry, you want to sit here and talk about, hold on. And Larry, you want to sit here and talk about, hold on. Larry, and you want to sit here and talk about that I spoke about homosexuality. Hold on, ma'am. Hold on one second. Nobody wants to talk to you, Biggie. Nobody wants to talk to you, Biggie.
Any respect for women.
No. Don't talk about women now. Don't talk about women because y'all laugh. Y'all laugh when Larry said about the gun in my daughter's face. Y'all laugh. Y'all laugh. That's what you did. Y'all laugh. That's what you did. And you want to say talk about if that's really true. That's what you said, Larry, and y'all laughed. And what you did was you laid on your carpet. You laid on your carpet and pretended to be me. You're disrespectful, okay? You're disrespectful. And at the end of the day, Larry, at the end of the day, I respected you. And you want to talk about the LGBT community? We had a conversation. And my position was that I preached the gospel of Jesus Christ. And I'm not, if homosexuality is an abomination.
No, you're mean. You're mean.
What are you talking about mean? How am I mean? I'm not mean. You're mean. You're mean. You're mean. Because at the end of the day, y'all sitting here and laughing at something that 4 gunmen could have took my family life, and y'all sitting here making a mockery of it, all right?
We are not.
This big blimp right here want to sit here and talk about women, all right? And you want to sit here and validate homosexuality because you just admitted that you're a faggot, all right? That's on me.
Didn't I tell y'all?
That's right. I said it.
Now everybody knows the spirit that you operate by.
No. Everybody understands the response. Everybody understands the response. All right? Understand the response. I treated you with nothing but respect. I treated you with nothing but respect, all right? And you are a foul individual.
You do not have the level of integrity. You do not have the level of
You talk about
intelligence
me.
or
You talk about your
self-control
diamond.
that you
Who
need.
cares about your
That
diamond?
is horrible.
Just start
And that is not even true.
making money. You just start making money. You just start
And
making
you
money.
got
It ain't the
children.
truth.
And you got children and members. I
At all. So
and a wife.
you can go to Bishop Jordan and you can talk to Bishop Jordan. You can talk to Bishop Jordan and say, "Oh, I brought the bishop," and I said that ain't right. Let me tell you something, all right? Long as God got me, I don't need none of y'all. I don't need none of you. None of you. All right? None of you. All right? And at the end of the day, you violated, Larry. You violated. Y'all laughing about what happened in my church.
We
and
are
you
not.
violated.
You making that up.
Listen,
That's not
let me
true.
tell you, Larry, you ain't built like that. All right? You're a
That's not
whole
true.
sucker. You ain't built like that. And
I'm
this
not built
brick
like
right
what?
here,
What
when I
does- what
sit
does
here
that
and
mean?
laugh at my
What does
daughter
that
and my
mean?
bub and my family, you're
What
a
does
blimp.
that mean?
You're a fat blimp, all right? And at the end of the day, let me tell you this, right? My family and my church could have got killed. My family and my church could have got killed, okay? And y'all sitting here laughing about it. Sitting here laughing about it, all right? And y'all
We were
all
not.
foul. You're foul. Larry
not.
Reed, I treated you with nothing but respect when you came to my town. Nothing but respect, all
Your
right?
town.
And you
I was at my bishop house.
No, I'm talking about in New York City. I'm talking about in New York City. I treat you with nothing but respect. Nothing but respect. Nothing but respect. I ain't never talk about you, and I actually defended you when people talked about you. I said, I don't get that experience from the brother. The brother's cool with me. All right? But you want to know what? You showed your face, and you allow money to drive you. You talk about everybody, and you talked about me.
Oh,
and this is, and
I
let me
ain't
tell you
talking
something.
about you.
You
I
talked
gave you a
about. I listened to
platform.
you.
Now,
I listened to
now
you.
your
I
video
listened to
is on CNN and everywhere
So what?
because I posted it. I was the
'Cause you
first
post-
person to
Yo,
put your video out. You should be telling me thank
Are
you.
you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Because you think so.
telling me
Larry Reed got me on CNN, right? Larry Reed, you're
Just like you get everybody else on the outlet.
I know weed is
posted
legal.
it, then
I know weed is
Sherry
legal.
then everybody
I know
posted
weed
it
is
behind
legal.
me. It's
I
what
know
I
weed
do.
is legal.
It's the
but
whole
you're
reason
smoking
why you
too
were
much.
trying to
You're
get on
not
my
that strong,
platform from the
brother.
beginning.
You're not that strong.
You don't remember
brother.
that?
You're
don't
not
remember
that
that?
strong, brother. You're not that strong, brother. Okay? I don't know who you think you are, and I understand you want to do this for your commercials.
What
I
you
understand
you
wanna do
popped
this
up
for your
here?
commercials.
I asked you to come over here.
Listen. I was already in the media before you even posted anything. I saw when you tagged me. Okay? I saw you when you tagged me. Larry, you're not that big, brother. You're not that big.
Okay.
You're not that big.
All right.
You're not that big at all. Tell her stop calling me. I'm all right. Tell her stop calling me.
Okay. Okay.
All
I'm
right.
not that
So
big.
at the end of the day, Larry, you're foul. And this woman who calls her the woman of God, she's foul.
you really shouldn't
And
talk
that's
to her.
why.
Come on. You
And
really-
that's why I violated the both of y'all. And let me tell you, anytime you ready, we can do a live, we can do whatever. Don't sit and talk about my Bible and you want to say, oh, and he talk about real
I'm gonna say what I want to say.
And I'm gonna say what I want to say.
And I wasn't
what I want to say.
disrespectful to you.
Yes, you was. Yes, you was.
You can't
Yes,
take
you was.
jokes.
Yeah, you was.
You just
Yeah, you
can't
was
take
disrespectful. Yeah, you was. But you got the right one, brother.
You cannot take jokes. You cannot take jokes.
Jokes? You don't jump when they made my family lie down. All right?
Nobody-
You don't
first of all,
jump. You don't jump
ain't
when they
nobody
put a
laugh
gun to
at
my
you
daughter's
get-
face. You don't jump.
Nobody joke
You
about
don't
it.
jump.
Nobody joke about
You
it.
don't jump. You crossed the line. You crossed the line.
Okay.
You
all right.
crossed the line.
Okay.
That's what you did. You crossed
All
the
right.
line. You crossed the line. All right?
Okay.
They put that gun in my baby face. You
We
crazy?
talked about that. We
All
talked
right?
about that.
No, and you joked about it. And
We
you joked
did not.
about it. You're a clown.
is available.
I watched you.
I mean, hold on. Genesis, he said we talked about the gun being the
You want
baby
to sit
face.
here and talk about,
No, we
oh,
didn't.
and we didn't see that part. That's what he said.
Yeah, we didn't see it.
And we didn't tell, he told the people to get out. When I moved the mic, the people heard what I said. I ain't got to lie.
We didn't hear it. How
All
we
right, guess
supposed to
what?
know?
Guess what? Get a
We-
hearing aid.
we didn't
All right,
hear it.
get a hearing aid. Okay? And at the end of the day, you want to joke about certain things. You want to joke. You want to play. Don't play with me, Larry Reed. Don't play with me. All right? Because you ain't tough. All right? I don't care who. Let me tell you something, brother. All right? After what
do
you
not
showed
know
me
me.
today, I lost all respect for you. All respect for
I
you.
don't need your respect.
I bet you don't. I bet you don't. You want to know why? Because you got a whole game. You beat up on the ministry and act like you helping the ministry. Woe unto you, brother.
Let me ask you
Woe
this. How
unto
many
you.
hundreds
Woe
of
unto you.
thousands of dollars have you given to ministries?
What? I don't
How
care,
many
brother.
hundreds of thousands
That's
of
no
dollars have you
concern of
given to
mine. Who
And
do you,
how many
who do you
preachers
help
have
in
you put in therapy?
the streets? Who do you help in the streets?
Hold on. How many houses have you paid for in the streets? I want to know that.
I paid
You
a lot,
can't
brother.
compare to what I do.
I don't want to compare to you, brother. You can't fit
So don't bring it up.
I don't
bring it up.
Trust me. You don't know what I do out here because I don't talk about it. You got a big mouth. You
don't know what I do because I don't discuss it. But since we're discussing it, let's discuss it. Let's compare.
Compare what?
How many millions have you used to build the church outside of yourself?
Brother, what does that mean? I don't care about what you're talking about. I don't care what you're talking about. I don't care what you're talking about.
You brought it up.
What's important is my ministry. What's important is my ministry, okay? And let me tell you this. I'm going to get off this because
we're sorry that what happened to you happened. We're sorry.
Not physically, but I'm bigger than the both.
We're sorry.
And I'm going to tell you like this.
Listen to me. We are sorry that what happened to you happened.
I don't accept your sorry. I forgive you.
Okay, but I don't accept it. Goodbye.
Because everybody know you disrespected my church and you messed with the wrong one. Now you can post this and you can do whatever you want to do. But let me tell you this. Let me tell you this, brother. I respected you. I respected you. I respected you.
No, you didn't.
I only respect you.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
It was very clear.
I'm very clear now because I heard how you talked about me and my church and my family when guns was put to my face. All right? When guns was put to my wife's face. All right? All right?
I understand.
Both of y'all need to be ashamed of yourself.
I understand you upset.
Both of you
but
need to be ashamed
don't
of
put
yourself.
Stuff in my mouth I didn't say.
Yeah, all right. You're right. Yeah, okay. Let me tell you something. All we got to do is play it back and show everybody how I laid on the floor. Show everybody. Joke about it.
I did that. I did that.
Let me
but
tell you this, brother.
You're not dead.
No problem.
Nobody was killed.
No problem.
You have to be able to take a joke. You were on the floor.
Don't nobody joke with my family like that, all right?
That ain't how this works. You can't be a public figure and then pick and choose. It's what people joke about. People joke on me all the time.
And y'all want to see it talk about, oh, it's thumbtacks. It ain't no damn thumbtacks in my church. It ain't no thumbtacks in my church.
Whatever it is, it's ugly. And you got enough money to change it.
But Larry, you're ugly. Oh, let's talk about that. You're ugly. Let's talk about that. You're a beast. Okay? All right? You and Benjamin Franklin down there and Billy Smalls down here, right? You're a beast. All right? You are ugly. Okay? You're ugly. Okay. You're an ugly homosexual, right? You said you're a homosexual. That's what you said.
No, I didn't say that.
Faggot. You did say that. You said it. You said it. You said it. You did say it. You did say it.
You didn't listen.
You
can say I said whatever you want to say. Don't make it true.
You quoted that you took nuts in your mouth. That's what you quoted. You quoted that. That
was because I was a molested nigga.
No.
I have not willingly taken no nuts in my mouth.
Now.
But you was in prison, so how many nuts you took in your mouth? That's what I want to know. I want to know how many nuts you took in your mouth and why you couldn't keep your first wife. That's what I want to know.
Bumping off of your chin, okay, on purpose, all right? And that's why
you
can't
upset.
The complete gospel.
You upset.
That's why you can't. And that's why you can't, all right? Now,
you upset.
I am upset because
you are. And so you're not even thinking. You can't get a hearing.
You're violated.
You're not thinking and not hearing.
You're violated, and you're a buster.
You should sign off because you're making yourself look bad. They probably want to help you, and they ain't going to help you now.
Let me tell you something. I don't care what you think I look. But if the people were smart, my anger is because you talked about my family.
No, your anger is because you got robbed. Your anger is you got robbed.
Brother, I got a life. Okay? I have a life. Right? And I'm all right. I'm all right.
And we're glad about that.
That is material things, brother.
I get that.
Things. I got life. And
we're glad you got life.
But something you can't change is your face. You can't change your face, and you can't change the way you look, okay? And that's what you're mad at. And that's why you attack people. That's why you attack the church, all right? And that's why she's teaming up. She's teaming up with you so she can promote whatever she's promoting. She's lost.
Let me write you a check so you get a new backdrop.
And you don't even know me, man. You don't even know me. And I'm sitting here watching you. I'm sitting here watching you laugh at me, and you don't even know me. You don't even know me. But none of y'all can tell me what I heard and what I sat here and listened to y'all talk about me and my church. All right? Okay? My family could have died. You want to laugh about it?
That didn't happen.
Reed,
that didn't happen.
I'm going to say this to you. You could kiss my ass. You and Biggie Smalls.
Okay. And that is why.
Right. He manifested.
Where he is.
He manifested.
Yeah. That is very unfortunate because the way he came on here, I would if he has an ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, he was probably extremely abusive.
He does. That's what she said.
And I try not to, Larry, being a prophet is so interesting because can't nobody read you like a prophet, right? So I just got quiet because I really love God and I don't want to, we just didn't even want to go that route, but he needs a lot of deliverance, healing, therapy, counseling. He just need a lot. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. And
okay, y'all. Well, it was so much to just see and take in and dissect and I just feel like I'm gonna say this and I'm through with it. I feel like there's every stimulus doesn't require a response. Does that make sense? I feel like why why is it that he even felt it necessary to go back and forth with Larry or Genesis or anybody? I just feel like he should have been bigger than that. So what if he felt like they were laughing at him, whatever. But now he has people who may have felt some sort of empathy towards him are now looking at him with the side eye like, you loose. Like you just out here reckless. Your mouth is reckless. Your actions are reckless. And where was that energy when you was on the floor? He just needed an outlet. Hey, Adrian. Well, I don't know. Y'all got anything else to say about that before we move on? We gotta get off.
Of course.
Just me personally, Revelation 22:11 talks about it. It says that he who is unrighteous, wicked, let them be that.
Yeah.
And he who is just and righteous, let them be that. So it's unfortunate that the man of God was able to had to experience being robbed at gunpoint. The fact still remains is there wasn't any action taken from what we could see by any men in that church. So that was a little disheartening, a little upsetting. And I know in that situation it probably was different. But as far as him going on the live with brother Larry and sister prophetess, what Genesis, if that's her name, it was unfortunate for him to be allowed the enemy to take him out of character in that way. And I know that he was upset because
I'm sorry. Algina eating, really, all this is ghetto and ungodly. What are you talking about exactly? Clarify yourself, please. What's ghetto and ungodly? Because somebody is eating?
Please clarify yourself so I can answer accordingly.
I'm sorry. I saw this comment and I'm just trying to understand what you mean. Eating, really? All this is ghetto and ungodly.
Oh, okay.
How did Christ respond when they divided his clothes when casting lots? I'm sorry, Alan. I'm still stuck on eating, really.
Listen, whatever she's referring to, if she didn't pay for nothing over here, then I'm eating.
I'm trying to figure out where that even came from.
Right. We always eat and drink while we on here. And if you don't like it, change the channel.
Oh.
Gotta keep hydrated, sis.
So here's my thing. My take on that whole thing was that it was very, very uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah.
I was actually, kind of signaling to just kind of wrap it up and just not even
For real.
post that on our feed. But I am glad that I did see it because You know, if you don't see that kind of stuff, you don't know what to pray for.
That's right.
And I'm definitely praying for that pastor. It is very incredibly unfortunate that he had to be robbed at gunpoint and that, you know, he had to go through that. Whether it was staged or not, let's face it, everybody is asking that question. And that's something that you just have to consider. Now, even in us talking about it, we didn't mention him for real, like in a negative or disrespectful way. But it was the surroundings that made it questionable. Mm-hmm. No one jumping to his defense. No one actually making an attempt to, you know, stop these people from robbing them. That kind of stuff, when it's played out like that, you know, I've seen people on Facebook saying that it looked like a Madea stage play. Because of the responses and the body language of the people that were surrounding them. Yeah. So you're gonna get that. Everybody's not gonna believe your situation, but you as a man of God, you should know right now. You should know by now that everybody is not going to, you know what I'm saying, agree with everything that you do, agree with everything that you say. Everybody is not going to look at your situation in a positive light. Everybody is not going to agree with your doctrine or your the way that you teach or whatever. That just comes along with the territory. Everybody ain't gonna like you, and everybody's not gonna say things that are favorable to you because you're not gonna say things that are favorable to everybody. You're gonna offend people. So offense comes with territory. But at the end of the day, that does not mean that you go off on a tangent.
That's right.
And have a full-fledged public hissy fit like that. And you attacking people that you feel attacked you. Okay, if they did attack you, if they did say something that was off kilter, so what? If you know the truth, if you know what's really going on, if you know that it wasn't staged, if you know that it was a hurtful and traumatic situation, because the thing is, if it was really traumatic, you ain't got no time for all this anyway.
Hello. You would be, you know, talking to and praying with your family and
exactly
consoling your children. And like Kobe said, my thing is his wife and him are the only people that got robbed. It's just a lot of things that are not adding up. I agree.
I literally I was looking for them to have robbed more than just him or more than just, you know, his wife. I didn't even see them rob his wife, but he says they robbed his wife. And so nobody saw all of that. We're just going off of what we saw. And what we saw in plain view was them robbing him and no one moving an inch. Like, and I get that in some type of situations like that. Sometimes, you know, people, they might have been too scared to move.
Yeah.
Some people might not have known what to do right there.
Right.
I just personally would have, I thought that I would have heard a lot more, you know, Jesus's and the blood of Jesus and praying and wailing and weeping. Like, those are the ways that we know how to fight. Like, those are the kind of fight or flight situations that make us who we are as the body of Christ, because we show the devil how we really fight in those type of situations. Right. God forbid any of us are ever in that situation. And I pray that never happens to him again or to anybody else. But at the end of the day, like, you can't be upset because somebody doesn't agree with your point of view or is looking at what happened to you in a different light. Like, you too grown for that, and you went through something too traumatic to even take time for that. And now that you done cussed at these people going off, your flesh is puffed up, but now your spirit is just showing that it's jacked up.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Who's gonna respect you for real after this? Because it don't matter how much of a big bad dude you are on the outside. You can be all tough. You can be all this. You can call folks names. You can call people out their name. You can act like you exposing their past and their present or their future. You can do all of that. But at the end of the day, that only speaks more about the trashy character you have than it does the people that you're speaking on.
Right. Adrian said he needs to pray over them 20 in attendance. I can't.
It
all right.
It's really true. A tree is known by the fruit it bears.
Exactly. Like you can't do that and expect people to still treat you in a way of spiritual respect.
That's right.
Like, what did you think you were gonna get out of this? You didn't got all that off the chest, but now you look crazy.
Yep.
Not them.
No, not them. You.
They looking at him like, shoot, if this how the pastor is, I don't want to be a part of God who mess with that. You know what I mean?
That's the
At
stuff that
all.
we have to be fearful of.
That's
we have
what
to be
it is.
fearful, not just to turn people away from our church. You're turning people away from the kingdom.
Yeah.
There's a bigger picture here.
That's what the Christians do. That's what the pastors do. They argue on live and they cuss at the people.
What do I have to change for? Y'all doing the same stuff I was doing.
I can do that in the streets.
Right. Yep. Who's going to respect him after this? Nobody. Our witness. Yes, that's so true.
You have to protect your witness.
That's how it normally goes. Christina said, "Did y'all see the video of him riding in his car, rapping Jay-Z?" Yes, we didn't even have time to play that one, Chris. All right, I don't want to talk about him no more. We got time for one question, and we out of here. Here we go.
Oh Lord.
Hey y'all, it's me, Tracy. Now I got a question, y'all, because I had went to brunch with like a couple of my real good girlfriends. And so, I had a salad and I had dipped me some bread in the garlic butter. And it was real good. But I had put me a piece of gum in my mouth because I didn't want to be like, walking around with stained garlic breath. But do you know when I sat down at church, here come little Miss Usher telling me to spit my gum out. And at first I was like, honey, do you not smell my breath? Okay, I'm trying to let this flavor overtake this garlic. But I'm like, okay, I'm going to be... So I spit it out or whatever. But then, once the pastor got up and started preaching, I saw that same girl pass her and another usher passing sticks of gum. So I walked right over to her with me a Kleenex and told her to spit it out. And so, we got into it because she was like, I'm the usher, you not, or whatever. And do you know, my pastor called me in a meeting and said I was out of order. And I'm just like, honey, maybe I need to find a new church. It's like, do y'all want me to slay y'all with this garlic breath or what?
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
It's the garlic butter for me.
I don't understand.
Oh God. Savannah said, how you live your life in a fetish, Tracy? It's giving unrest, no type of peace.
None. This ain't got no type of peace.
I was just thinking that same thing.
So, did this happen during church?
Y'all know that she sticks a straw in my neck and drags me every single week. Every week. And the bigger question for me is I was thinking that while I was listening to the question, how is she offended by everything that goes on?
Oh my God.
Right, it's always
that's what be killing me, Kevin. My good girlfriend. Like,
they always do. She always out with them girlfriends. Very much weary without the rest.
I don't understand it.
I love how she painted the picture for us today because she went out to brunch, had her salad, was dipping bread in the garlic.
In the garlic butter.
Right. And it was real good.
What is her question?
So
What was the
she
question
said,
after all that?
I thought it was because she called herself going after the usher asked her for her gum. She said she noticed the ushers passing gum to each other, and so she went over to the usher with a Kleenex and told the usher to spit her gum out. So they got into it in the middle of church, and the pastor told her that she was out of order.
Now, Tracy, now I'm gone when you wrong, but I'm with you when you right.
Wait a minute. Look at Miss Jan.
Miss Tracy, Miss Jan.
I can't.
I can't.
Keisha said she was out of order.
I don't think she was. This is just me, but I don't think she was out of order on this one. I gotta side with Tracy on this.
Tracy
You're not gonna take my gum and then
exactly like a cow.
Yeah, like you ain't gonna take my gum and then you start chewing something like that. You out of here with that.
But for the pastor to call her out and tell her she's out of order, that's not right because now you're holding somebody that did the same thing to her.
Right, get the facts straight, pastor.
To a higher standard because she had a title in your church. That's wrong.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Find out what happened first, pastor.
Right, but now if they got into it in the middle of church, now they were both wrong because y'all too grown to be getting into it in the middle of a church service over a stick of gum. But as far as Tracy confronting her about her having gum and she just took her gum in the middle of a service, she wasn't wrong.
Yeah, she took the nap.
Now would I do it? No, but
well,
I don't see nothing wrong with I don't see nothing wrong with her logic. If you just took my gum, it's really disrespectful for you to do that. And you like, first of all, if you're an usher, why are you chewing gum in the first place? And you know that's something that y'all are sitting on posts ready to take from people.
Right.
As soon as folks come in, you doing this.
And
just in case somebody got gum. Like y'all stand at attention to take gum from people. Yeah. And you passing the stick to somebody. No. If I can't chew, ain't none of us gonna chew.
Keisha said you gotta do things in decency and order. Savannah said, but you want to leave the church entirely, Tracy? She mad at the pastor because she feel like the pastor wrong.
They need to talk that out.
They got to talk that out.
It ain't that big of a deal. It ain't that big of a deal.
Wait. I don't know who this Facebook user is going to say, don't let it be a fresh piece because I'm going to have to sit in the car.
That's a good one.
Ooh, I'm not about to spit this.
Listen, I feel you. If I just put that gum in my mouth, y'all can excuse me for a few minutes. Let me chew this. Let me get this sweets out. Let me get this sweet out.
Katrina said, don't come up on me requesting my gum. It's going to be an issue.
Why are we
Alan
like
Taylor
this?
said, good night, blessed people. Truly enjoyed it. Peace and love.
Good night, you so much for being here. Shout out to him and his church in Mobile, Alabama, Delaware Baptist Church in Mobile.
Awesome.
God bless you. That's Kobe's pastor.
Thanks so much for being with us tonight. We was a little cutting edge tonight, Pastor. It's usually not this. It's usually not. We don't usually push the envelope, but
he caught us in rare form tonight. I'm sorry, Alan. We love you though.
Oh, okay, that's Rashawn. Hey, Rashawn.
Oh, hey, Rashawn. Hey, child.
Tracy says she gonna leave the church.
I don't want Tracy to leave her whole church.
Please don't, Tracy. We need you to get as much Jesus as you can possibly
can. You hear me?
Tracy, you a disciple for other of your girlfriends. Don't leave.
All your good girlfriends.
Yes.
Good girlfriend.
And y'all can go to brunch and whatever. That honey takes me out every time.
Hey, you gotta get that patent because that's
like
dope.
Mozzarella cheese.
Yes.
Like mozzarella cheese every time.
Just a little more, but she needs just a little more.
Oh my Lord, have mercy.
Pastor Taylor said, "Love real people. Don't change a thing." Oh, I love that. Katrina says, "Great podcast." Well, guys, we appreciate you all.
Hey, we love y'all.
Wait, before y'all jump off, we about to go, I promise. But don't forget, we are nominated for a 2022 Spin Award. Listen, y'all, don't get tired. We got just a few more days until the 8th of August. But every single solitary day, I need you guys to make sure that you vote. How do you vote? Let me show you how you vote. I'm going to put it in the chat box. You're going to go to thespinawards.com/vote. Okay, there it is.
Wow.
Okay, so make sure y'all go to www.thespinawards.com/vote every single day. Now, if you got more than one email, you can vote more than one time, every 24 hours. But don't forget, I know, we get busy, we be doing stuff. Just every day, set yourself a reminder. I got to go vote for the Pew. I got to go vote for the Pew. Put it in your phone. Kimberly says vote. That's right. Keisha's got it there for you as well.
That's Kobe's mom.
Hey, Miss Kim. Jan said, let's vote. Yes. Kevin says, good night. Vote. Yes, please. Every day, y'all. I'm going to try to remember at least a couple times a week. I see Ashley reposting the flyer. We're going to try to remind y'all, please vote. We so close to making that ballot. If we get on that ballot, we going, y'all. We going to be up in there. And it's going to be a celebration for all of us because we all are the Pew Crew. You guys are the Pew Crew. We the Pew Crew. We in this together. And it's going to be
let's go, y'all.
For us,
yes,
right?
Indeed. Yes, indeed.
So please, ma'am, please, sir, make sure y'all vote every day.
And can we say thank you to all these? I saw so many new names and new faces on here today. So thank you to all our new viewers. Thank you guys so much from our Facebook family.
Thanks for stopping
our YouTube viewers. Thank y'all so much.
Yes, I'm seeing more YouTube too. So thank y'all so much.
Yeah, please spread the word and let the folks know.
Yep, every Tuesday, 9:00. Please tell somebody, anybody, everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Let everybody know.
And I think it's helping because you guys are sharing more too. So make sure y'all share so y'all friends can find out what y'all be doing on Tuesday night while y'all be in y'all living rooms hollering with us. And I love those who actually, when you cast it to your TV and make it a whole night. Thank y'all. I know some of you inbox and tell me that you guys do that. We love it. We appreciate them so much.
We really, really appreciate all of the Pew Crew for
all the love.
So faithful to the podcast. We love you guys. Thank you for sharing the flyers, and thank you to those who don't just share about the Pew, but you share about our individual endeavors, like our music and the plays that we do, the things that we have going on in our personal life. We appreciate you guys so very much. God bless all of y'all. And don't give up on us because we are still trying our hardest to do something together in person with our Pew Crew. We're still working on that. So y'all don't give up on us. We're still trying to get it. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. And hopefully we can get in that studio and give y'all some magic.
Hey,
yes! I'm still praying about this Christmas song. I want us to do that.
And you know what? We still have time. We still have time to do it.
We do.
We got to work on it.
We got to work on what we're going to sing, though. What y'all think we should sing? Y'all let us know something.
Yeah, give us.
That'd be a good little piece of homework for y'all. Yeah.
Y'all know what one of my favorite Christmas songs is? Why don't you give love on Christmas Day? Isn't that how it goes?
Yeah.
What greater gift is there than love?
What the world needs is love.
Yeah.
Yes, the world needs your love. Why don't you give love? That's not a bad one, Ron. Now.
No, that's not a bad one at all.
That's a good one.
Isn't it? Well, y'all.
Might have to rest on that one.
Oh, Miss Jen said, I smothered the pork chops, finished rice, greens,
Miss Jen, I'm on my way to your house.
And I joined the Pew tonight. Thank you. So oh my God.
See, that's what I'm saying.
That's a good meal right there, Miss Jan.
I'm on my way to Miss Jan's house. Now, what's the address?
But don't y'all, I mean, they really push us. Y'all just don't know. Like, even on the hardest days when we be like, because I know some days I be so tired, they push us to be here because we appreciate y'all so much.
Yeah.
It's real.
Just so y'all know, Javis started a new job on Tuesdays, and they've been running late. He's been trying his hardest to get here. So he's trying to work it out. Miss Jan says, come on.
Yeah.
Kobe says, so we going to Miss Jan's house tonight? Uh-oh.
Period. Listen, that's why I wanted to be headed. That's why I was sitting over here eating tonight. I was
right.
what you was doing. I was
Listen,
we
love y'all for free. We'll talk to y'all next week, right?